Hey everybody, I'm Suzanne Gundersen from Screenwritenow. I help screenwriters and industry creatives to naturally de-stress and get focused into their creative rhythm and flow, build tremendous confidence, and deepen their emotional worldview into wisdom and truth. That way they can hook every audience. So today's video is a part of my Industry Wisdom Bit series where I'm bringing you professionals in television and film to share with us one gem or golden nugget that they've come to learn in their career and maybe can help you too. So today we're joined by Evette Vargas. Evette, thank you so much for being here today. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you, first of all, for having me. It's just a pleasure and a joy and an honor. I am a writer, a director, a producer, and an entrepreneur based in Los Angeles, but I'm originally from New York. I was actually born in the Boogie Down Bronx. Uh,
But
I mostly work in the scripted television space as a creator, a developer, a producer, which basically means that I develop television series, I package them, I pitch them, and every once in a while I sell one. So the most recent series that I sold is over at Entertainment One, which is a large independent studio owned by Hasbro, actually. So we've spent the last 9 months packaging that particular series. We are now wrapping up the pitch, and we're getting ready to take that out to the marketplace, and could not be more excited. I've actually been working on that particular series for about 3.5 years. It's based on a book that I optioned, and here we are, finally ready to take it out to go now and find a home, a distributor for it. So it's really exciting. And I'm also writing a feature film for a production company. It is a hip hop Romeo and Juliet story. So I'm extremely excited about that. It was an open writing assignment, which I got. So very excited about this particular script and eventually the film. And I also just was hired to further develop, write the pitch, and package a television series for a production company. I'm also really excited about that. I love the show, and working on
so you
that.
like have nothing going on in your life right now. There's like nothing. But what you have had, what a range, what a range from writing to directing and packaging. And I love that you actually have really demonstrated such commitment, because projects just don't happen overnight. So when you say, hey, I've been working on this for 3 years, that's fantastic. So with all this incredible experience, you have just one gem of wisdom or advice you could share with our audience today?
Yes, absolutely. And it's difficult to narrow it down to one, but I think the most important one is relationships. Really being a good human and establishing real human relationships. And the way that I think is just the best to do that, not only in the entertainment industry, but also in life, is to be of service. So literally when you meet someone and there is there's a genuine connection, you just want to be in service to others. It's not about what they can do for you, but it's about what you can do for them. And that will provide you the basis to establish a real human connection, a real human relationship that you will build and foster. And over time, those relationships mutually will become extremely valuable to each other. Because when you are in service to others, the universe answers with others being in service to you. And I think that that's probably the most important one. In the entertainment industry, it is an industry based on relationships,
Mm.
but you can't fake that. You can't fake those relationships. And if you attempt to do that, it's not going to work. So it really is about putting in the work, the human work, in terms of building these long-lasting relationships built on trust, built on you being, again, in service to these
Well, and
individuals.
authenticity. I mean, I feel like the value system of the future is authenticity, and people are going to sniff out very quickly, are this person real or not? Do I really want to trust this person with my career, with my livelihood, with my time? So authenticity is going to be something that was going to help us make that decision, our kind of spidey senses about someone else's authenticity. So I love that about relationships. When did you come to figure that out?
Yes, and there's just a plane passing here. So let's just give it one second. 1 second. Yes, it's passing. Excellent. So when I figured that out was when was when I actually moved to Los Angeles, And especially, coming from New York, where people just tell you how it is, whether you want to hear it or not, want to know it or not, people just tell you how it is. And in Los Angeles and in the industry, people don't necessarily tell you how it is because they're afraid to burn a bridge, and just close any, opportunities. And I really saw people crash and burn by not establishing relationships built on authenticity and truth and service, being in service to each other. Like, really, how can I support you in your personal endeavors as well as your professional endeavors? Again, it goes back to being a good human and establishing those relationships that then, of course I want to work with this person. Of course I want to support this person. That, this person helps and supports me. And because of that, I've been able to gain insight into their talent and everything else. So when I saw the flip side of that, which was pretty quickly, that's when I realized, especially in entertainment, how important it is to be authentic, know your value, and bring that, but bring that by being in service to others.
Yeah, wonderful, beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think it's going to be so enriching and enlightening for the audience today. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with you today.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. Well, as I mentioned, the projects that I'm working on,
Yeah.
there's one more that I didn't mention. I'm currently in prep to direct a proof of concept short for a 1-hour television series that I created. So today I am working on some of that prep work, as well as finalizing the outline for the feature film that I mentioned. And then I also have a couple of photo shoots coming up, so I'm prepping for some of that.
Well, you look beautiful, so you're going to be wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your authenticity today and willing to have a relationship with our audience today, and all of what you've been doing and your background and all the links on where to find you are going to be in the description box of the video below for anybody who wants to take a look at it. And anybody who's watching who wants to pop on over to my website, screenwritenow.com. Go there and download your free e-copy of 3 steps to get pitch ready. That way you can get into alignment with yourself and your audience and hook it. So thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Evette, so much for being here and sharing today. And we'll see everybody in the next Industry Wisdom Bits. Take care.